To put it another way, the sun was like a hammer on the back of your neck, and the air tasted like fear-filled dry grass. It is not appropriate for you to be this far away from the carriage, and foolish and uncomplicated error. At this moment, the whole world seems to have shrunk down to the hammering of your pulse and a single knowledge that has left you speechless. You are being pursued by a lion. These animals are not kept in zoos. This organism, which weighs 500 pounds and thinks in terms of pressure points and asphyxia, is the epitome of perfection in its developed form. Your contemporary mind, which is prepared for things like emails and traffic congestion, is yelling. But if you want to live, you have to pay attention to a much more aged and subdued voice inside you. Please find attached to your new Bible, which was written in the dust by those who survived to recount the story. The first phase is called the instant you know. Rewire your instincts. Your body is screaming at you to sprint. First and foremost, this is your adversary. The predator's instinct to pursue and kill is activated while it is running. There is no way you can outrun a lion. Within its realm, you are the gazelle, with the slowest pace. In its place, you are required to carry out the single most challenging action of your whole life. You must stop. Establish your footing. Make an effort to breathe. This is what is known as the statue test. You are being evaluated by the lion. Are you a target? Runes to pray. The hunter is no longer the victim. You are not like everybody else. Step 2. The reconfiguration become a dangerous situation. On the contrary, you are not being bold at all. You are participating in a primitive kind of intimidation at the theater. The objective of this task is to convince the lion to reevaluate the price of this meal. Develop your silhouette further. Make oneself seem to be larger. Keep your jacket open and spread it out like bat wings. Raise your bag so that it is over your mind. You should pick up your youngster as soon as possible if you have one with you. You are no longer a solitary, defenseless biped. Rather, you have evolved into a massive, unidentified thing. Locate your own voice. It is not appropriate to yell so loudly. It is the sound of an animal that is about to die. You are bound to shout back. A cry that is very low, guttural, and commanding. You should yell out "no" or "get back" with as much passion as you are able to muster. This is not a request. Rather, you are making a command. This is a straightforward message that you are sending out. I see you. I am formidable. I am going to fight. Be sure to keep your gaze. In order to avoid being seen as a direct challenge, it is important to avoid looking the lion in the eye in a manner that is both persistent and hostile. You should instead maintain it in your line of sight and gently swivel your head and body so that you are constantly facing it. Never, ever, ever turn your back on it. Your actions demonstrate attentiveness rather than acquiescence. The strategic retreat, also known as back away from the brink, is the third phase. The lion has not yet made its appearance. The low-pitched groaning coming from it causes your chest to quiver as it watches with its muscles coiled. There is a stalemate here. At T's point, you are tasked with evading capture while avoiding activating the pursuit. Take a step back, slowly, in fact, to a deliberate degree. Take care not to make any jerky movements. Do not fall over. Conduct yourself as if you were composed of tectonic plates. The lion continues to be the focus of your attention. Your body continues to be huge, and your voice continues to make low, forceful affirmations. The strength of your presence is leading the way in this dance of domination, and you are the one who is leading. Phase 4. The unthinkable comes to pass. When the charge is presented some of the time, the computation is incorrect. It is either because the lion is too hungry or because it has determined that you are a danger that has to be destroyed. There will be attacks. The statement is not a bluff. This power eruption is flowing and menacing all at the same time. Not to run at all. At this very instant, the living and the dead are distinguishable from one another. Maintain your hard stance. You are now required to escalate. You have to pay the bill back. It is a crazy feeling, but you have to become the avalanche on your own. A scream, a roar, and a few strides at the lion while flailing your arms or jacket about frantically are all things you should do. This contradictory hostile behavior has the potential to destroy its expectations. You have now altered your status from that of a predictable prey to that of an unexpected and charging attack. The countercharge has halted the assaults in their tracks, which has caused the lion to hesitate when it was first attacked. The fifth phase is the last resort, which is the battle for your life. In the event that the lion makes contact, the game is completed, and the battle will start. In deep plains, you are engaged in a battle for your life with the most dangerous animal there is. There are no guidelines to follow. You should not play dead. Grizzly bears love to act as if they are dead. The only thing you are doing is making it simpler for a lion to begin the meal. Do not get off your feet. In the event that you fall, your life is over. For example, you may use a rock, a stick, or even your bag as a weapon. Concentrate on the parts that are the most sensitive, such as the eyes, the nose, and the inside of the mouth. Face the wrath of those who are destined to fail. Your objective is to cause the lion enough discomfort that it will rethink its decision from time to time. This conflict is not one that you will win in the traditional sense. Nonetheless, you have the ability to make the price of killing you too expensive. The more profound truth, the psychological aspects of hunting, it is important to realize that a lion is not a monster, an energy economist of the highest caliber. It is, when you embark on a pursuit, you run the chance of breaking your leg from a concealed hole, being kicked by a zebra, or getting gored by a wildebeest. It is not a fair battle that a lion wants. Rather, it seeks a meal that is assured. Injecting factors of danger and suffering into its equation is what you are doing when you are standing your ground, making noise, and maintaining an appearance of being formidable. You are no longer a straightforward and low-maintenance prize. You have evolved into a very difficult and dangerous issue. As soon as you leave that interaction, your body will tremble with a primordial adrenaline that you were completely unaware you had. You will have acquired the most time-honored knowledge of the wild. In order to evade a hunter, you must first cease being the one who is being pursued. For a few horrifying minutes, you have to transform into something completely different. You can't be a victim. You have to be a force of nature.